Greetings and salutations, my excellent friends. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Now that the academic year is under full swing here in Korea and the academic year will be starting in just a few weeks in Japan, I thought I would take a few minutes to help you out with a great game for your classroom. I like to call it the ultimate vocabulary game, and this is how you play it. In your class, you'll want to make 2 teams. Now, you can do 3 teams if you have a very large class, but any more than that, scoring becomes a little bit of a problematic nature, and I'll get to that in just a little bit. So within those 2 teams, try to even up the language abilities of its constituents. Then within each team, identify one person to be the official writer. You're going to give a topic, and each team will be tasked with creating a list of things related to that topic. Now, I like to say that anyone can write on the team, but only the information on the official writer's piece of paper will be counted. You can also determine whether or not spelling counts at this point. Now, I usually say that spelling does not count. However, if it's a high-level English class, I will say that if you spell the terms correctly, you can earn bonus points. Give the teams the topic and allow about 5 minutes for them to generate their list. At the end of 5 minutes, tally up the scores. See how many items each team had. Usually they will have at least 10 items, and then you are good to go. Now, it's important to let them know that this is not a contest between the 2 teams as to how many items are on their list, because usually one team will have a lot more than the other. This is a game of how many unique items they have on their list. So it involves a bit of strategy. I usually have about 5 rounds per game, and this is how you play the game as well as how you score. So let's take, for instance, that our topic was things to do at the beach. So I'll go up to team number 1 and say, hey, give me something on your list that you can do at the beach. And they'll say something like surfing. I'll then go to team number 2 and ask them if they have surfing on their list. If they do, then no one scores a point. However, if I go up to team number 2 and say, give me something that's on your list that you do not think that team number 1 has, and they come up with, let's say, oh, look for seashells, I'll then turn to team number 1 and ask them if they have that item on the list. And if they don't, well, team number 2 scores a point. So we go through the rounds, and usually the last round will be double the value, so that if one team is just a little bit behind, they still have the opportunity to win. Now, my kids love this game, and when I say kids, I really do mean everyone from 1st grade all the way up through college seniors. It is a lot of fun, and the older the students are and the more advanced their language skills are, the more interesting answers you will ever find. So I hope you found this little game helpful, and I hope you use it in your class. But before I go today, please let me know what is the most fun thing you have ever done in your classroom. Please leave a comment down below, and until next time, thank you so much for watching. Remember to be true to yourself and always be awesome.